Come with me to my smoking section. What up, what up, what up? The time now is 6:30 on the clock. With no drop top, I am now cruising the streets. It is June 28th, 2025. It's a Saturday. I'm working on something. I'm cooking right now, and I almost got caught up in the sauce. And what I mean by this is comparison, which is something I feel like it is an unwritten rule as a creator. No comparison to other artists, to other creators. This also includes comparing projects. Now, there's nothing wrong with observing, analyzing, um, productively critiquing your projects and your timelines. But I noticed that I almost got caught up in the sauce of comparing a previous project to this recent project, asking myself, is this better than the last project? I'm at this place where I am allowing every project to exist on its own. And yeah, existing on its own. Building a trampoline. That is hilarious. Just got a text message. Allowing it to exist as its own entity. Everything, every person, everything, every place, every person. No one is the same. Nothing is the same. Nothing is a monolith, right? If you don't know, I hope you know now. And I cannot compare my recent project to my past projects as in the correlation, like, is it better? Is it going to be creating or generating a wider audience? Would it draw in a wider audience? Am I going to get more plays off of this? I feel all these things, these questions are unnecessary. It is about the journey while on the way to the destination, to finalizing the project. Thinking about what people may say, thinking about who it would reach, how would it reach, what outcome could result from releasing a project. It's irrelevant. I won't know until I release it. I won't know until I'm on the other side. I know that I've expressed that creativity is not a microwave process, it's not a drive-through process. It is also not a predictable, I feel it doesn't have any predictability. Because every sound has its own sound. Every track that I release has its own sound, has its own character, has its own vibe, has its own feel, has its own energy, has its own experience. And for those who are my day ones, for those who have listened to my music, I'm sure you can attest to this. And I'm okay with that. Life is it's not random enough on the sweet side. And comparing a previous project that is a different sound, a different genre, different tempo, different artists, I can keep going. There's no need to do that. So I hope what I'm basically saying, to get to the meat and potatoes. Don't compare yourself to any creator, to any artist, because your journey is your journey. Their journey is their journey. You don't know what it took for them to get to that place. You don't know if they had any sacrifices. You don't know if they had to lose something. You don't know the hardships, the trials and tribulations that may have occurred for them to get where they are. And the same thing for you. You don't want to discredit. You don't want to belittle or devalue your journey, your creative process, and what you're enduring, what you're experiencing. These damn commercials. I should get YouTube Plus, whatever you want to call that crap, but I just don't want to pay $20 for shit. It's not worth $20. It's just not. But yes, you don't want to discredit yourself because you're not where you used to be. Not only were you not where you used to be, but you've grown, you evolved, and I feel that should be applauded, whatever. I feel like that's success within its own, and to delve back into the micro perspective of what I was saying. This goes the same thing for your projects. Same thing for my projects. My sound isn't what it used to be. And I don't think that's a bad thing. As long as I'm content, as long as I'm satisfied with the outcome, with the process, filtering out external factors that will come. Because plot twist, if I decide to incorporate like what these external factors are feeling, thinking, saying, all that jazz, I wouldn't be happy. I will be diluting myself. Not only this, that goes along with the same line of being inauthentic. Lastly, at the end of the day, people are going to talk anyway. People are going to think what they want to think. They're going to do what they want to do because free will is a thing. Autonomy is a thing. So I might as well continue to do what feels good to me. Continuously create the things that I want to hear, the things that I want to read, the things that I want to see. And I hope this encourages you as well. And you will see what I'm talking about. You'll see soon come. And once you notice that, you'll be like, okay. Now, there's nothing wrong with, one thing I'm learning too, there's nothing wrong with taking the same equation, taking the same blueprint and applying it to a different project. But even doing that, that does not mean comparing, those two projects together that you got the original blueprint from. Not less if I'm trying to duplicate that. And I'm not trying to duplicate anything. I get bored very easily. And creative-wise, this is why I try different styles. This is why I love learning too. This is why I feel that I'm constantly expanding, because I just gotta learn. And I love music. I love creating. But even in all of that, once again, comparing is unnecessary. So I'm getting off of this now. Uh-oh. I may take a nap. I can tell that I am sleepy. And I have fallen short on my naps, yo. It's okay. It's okay. Also, thank you for shout out to Jane Hancock. So much love to you. Uh, I'm glad that you loved my mix. Um, I got something else on the way for you. And on the way for those who love Jane Hancock, such as myself, witnessing her her journey, increasing her confidence, because yo, she's a dope ass writer. I feel that she is great when it comes to arrangements, vocal arrangements, and I also love her as a singer. Maybe one day we can talk and spark one up. And I would love to create remixes for you, maybe one or two, whenever the vibe is right, if the stars align, you know what I'm saying? But shout out to Jane Hancock, Miss Jane Hancock, for the love, and thank you for the support. I don't take it lightly. And y'all check out her new shit too, with Anderson .Paak. I haven't checked it out yet, but I'm damn sure I'll check it out tonight or tomorrow, sometime this weekend. I'm swimming in a creative pool right now, and I try to stay away from my phone and other artists and creators while I'm creating, so I don't compare. So I don't find myself getting distracted. I like to swim in my soil. I like to be just me, you know what I'm saying? I didn't understand how artists used to do that back in the day, and I'm like, so you trying to tell me when you in the studio, you don't listen to nobody else? You don't check any other people's stuff out? I get it now. I get it, and absolutely. Like, I want to stay authentic. I want to stay original. I don't want any influence or inspiration that could potentially sound duplicated. So I definitely will check out her stuff this weekend before the weekend is out. I think that's it. I just wanted to share that, like, as a creator, don't get lost in that sauce of comparison. More of the story. Take care of yourself, because taking care of yourself helps take care of others. Stay hydrated if you can. Stay cool if you can. There are cooling stations and hydration stations in Greensboro, High Point, and I believe in the surrounding areas. I will share that below. Please be kind to yourself, be kind to others. You never know what people are going through. And also, right now, it's a wild ass time. And I feel like a little bit of kindness can go a long way. I ain't say deal with the bullshit. I ain't say that. I didn't say deal with the unnecessary. I didn't say condone the bullshit. What I'm saying is being kind does not mean tolerating. It's not the same. Now you got me asking. I'm asking myself, like, what does it mean to be kind? I feel being kind is. I need some camphor up in here. Being kind is not only about being friendly, but being compassionate, being understanding, being intentional with that as well. Without ulterior motives, without anything in return, regardless who is watching, and if anyone is ever watching, who cares about that? It's genuine, it's sincere, and it's honest. How do you define kindness? I can provide an example, but I feel like that's for another day. So, much love to y'all. I'm getting off this now because I'm a yawner. And I gotta cook. So, peace.